pasukia mona pazonanga kipunge nyoso etoloki na nzoto engana meseni nanga bapasi nyoso nakomona lelo mpo nalingi mobali nanga bakotongo bakoloba nalemba te mona pazonanga anga nalembi anga nalembi azali tata ya bana nanga anga nalembi anga nalembi azali molongani nanga. Ciao, say il benvenuto to my YouTube channel. My name is Tadeo Joy. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are alerted when I upload my next video. Today's shout out goes to one Abby Brooks. Thank you for always keeping up with my videos. I really appreciate it. And it's story time again, and I'll be telling you basically how my parents took the fact that I had tattooed. Actually, I must say that I come from an African Christian background, and it is a taboo. It is a taboo for me to actually tattoo and still stay in this house. Like, where are you going to sleep with the tattoo? Like, do you think this is your house that you can just go and come back with the tattoo and sleep here? Kwani, who do you think you are? Hey. Okay, so guys, this happened like a year ago. So I had really wanted a tattoo. I had really wanted a tattoo. And I used to tell a friend of mine called Mwaniki, shout out to you, Mwaniki. So I had been telling Mwaniki I really wanted a tattoo. I was admiring his. And so he was like, see, you come, I take you. And I was like, you know, I'll come. I'll just come. But I couldn't go. Why? Because my parents were strict about some things in life, like tattooing. It is a taboo, like I've already said. So there was no way I was going to tattoo. I was just saying that I'm coming to tattoo, but there was no way I was going to tattoo. But then there was this time I had gone to Maseno. That was actually the same time my tooth had broken off, so I had to come back home. I had an appointment with the dentist in Eldoret, so I had to come home in Bungoma. Then from Bungoma I go to Eldoret and come back home like the same day, and then I could spend the weekend and go back to school. So it was during that period. Yeah, so I remember that it was, I think, on a Sunday or a Saturday. I don't remember very well, but I just remember having this quarrel with my mom, and I was like, to hell with all these regulations, to hell with all these rules. Like, I just wanted to do me. Like, I just wanted to be myself and do what I felt like doing. And after that quarrel, I was like, I'm going to get this tattoo. There is no one who is going to tell me otherwise. Yeah, so like after that quarrel, that was when I had decided now I want to get the tattoo. And now I decided, like, the same day was when I was going to get the tattoo. Like, the same day I had a quarrel with my mama, I decided, like, I'm going to get the tattoo. Yeah, so it happened that my mom had actually booked the driver for me. The driver is called Daudi. Like, he's called Daudi, and Daudi was supposed to pick me up from home to school, as in from Bungoma to Maseno, and come back to Bungoma. Yeah, because I had classes on Monday and it was on a Sunday or a Saturday. I can't really place it. So I remember I had actually promised my friends to bring them githeri to school, and also I was supposed to pick food for me and Daudi in some place in town. So I tell Daudi to stop us by Wanakatandi. Wanakatandi is actually the building where I got my tattoo from. So he stops us by Wanakatandi. My reason to him for us stopping by Wanakatandi was for me to actually go get the tattoo, not to go buy food. But you see, it's a big building. So we get there, I get off, I take the lift to 6th floor, and not 6th floor, I actually passed by 3rd floor, and before going to 6th floor was where the hotel is. So in 3rd floor I get my tattoo. I actually meet Maniki there. He bargains, like, he fixes the prices for me, he bargains, and I get my tattoo. Like, okay, let me just tell you, like, the whole experience about getting the tattoo. It is not as painful as people make it seem. People exaggerate out here. Oh, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Mm-mm. It doesn't hurt. It is like some sting. It is like something is stinging you bit by bit, bit by bit. And that car machine actually, yes, zing, like that's the sound it makes. It's like zing. Yeah, so as in short, it is not that painful as people make it seem. Yeah, actually, I should show you my tattoo. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Here it is. Here it is. I tattooed my father's name. That is my surname. And I can't say it was that painful. Actually, it depends with where you're tattooing or where you're piercing, and you cannot just compare both. Like ati tattoos are more painful than piercings. No, it actually depends with where you're doing it. Like if you pierce your your ears, it is way it is way easier. In fact, you don't feel a thing. But if you pierce your nose, it's way painful. Like, you guess, it's way painful. So in fact, I forgot to tell you, the same day I tattooed was the same day I got my nose piercing. And I was so up in the clouds. I was so courageous, and I was like, me, no one will tell me anything, by the way. Wow. And mi nikafika Maseno. I remember I had promised my friends to bring them githeri. So after they ate, I was like, guys, I have a tattoo. And they were like, no way. And me, I was like, I have it. And I show them my hands, and they are like, wow, your mother was about this. Me, I'm like, yeah, she knows. She knows. Ati she knows. She knows. Wapi? Ajulie wapi? She did not know. Me, I was just there parading how that girl. Hey, after 2 weeks, it now hit me that I had to come back for another appointment with the dentist. And by that time, all the courage I had from the quarrel with my mama was gone. Me, I did not have any courage. I just came home and I was like, this nose piercing, I'm not going to remove it, because when you remove it, it will actually block, even if it's just for 10 minutes. Nose piercings do block. So I just came. She saw my piercing, but I used to wear long sleeves, so she could not see my tattoo. And she was like, you've pierced your nose. And me, I was like, yeah, even bamba. And she was like, misijapenda. And me, I was like, so what is the difference with the piercing in your ear and my piercing on my nose? And she had to live with it. But now, the tattoo, I wasn't sure, so there was no way I was going to show her. So like, I just wore long sleeves for that week. Like, for the weekend, I went back to school. She did not notice. I came back for another appointment, went back to school. She never noticed until December holiday. I remember we were sitting with my mom and my uncle in his office, and he just said Tadayo. And I was like, I was confused. And then my mom was like, uli tattoo, Joy, uli tattoo. And me, I was like, okay. So it was now hitting me in my head that my uncle was actually reading from my hand. My mama did not quarrel me that time, like that exact time. And she was calm about it because my uncle was there. Hey, so in the car while we were coming home, that was when she asked me if my tattoo is permanent or temporary. And I was like, hey mom, it will fade away, it is just temporary.
Dada, why?
I just
Why, Dada, why?
calm her down, because mi sikuwa nadai maneno, because nilikuwa najua kumedhoka. And she actually used to make fun of it. She was like, Joy tattoo sijui nini. And me, I was like, it will fade away. After some time, she was seeing like it's not fading away. It's been a year, it's not fading away. I guess she's actually figured out it's permanent. And I'm so glad. I don't know, to God or to her, both of them. I'm so glad that she did not overreact. She just learned to live with it. My dad, on another hand, he's never commented about it, but niko sure ameiona, because I actually help him wash his hands, like wanamwagilia maji akiosha mikono. So he's seen it, and I wear short sleeves, so he's seen it for a year now. He's never commented anything about it. I don't know if he's okay with it. I don't know what goes on his head when he